Uh, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We are here. I'm
Hello,
here.
hello.
I am here with my co-host for the evening, Dori Jones. Labors of Love. Y'all know. Y'all know. I don't got to talk about it. Y'all know. You better
And if you
know.
don't know me, that's just they're just missing out, right, Pops?
You better know. Um, in a few minutes, we're going to have our guest come out. Mr. Drayel is going to come out, talk about his project, Heavy is the Hand. But right now, we are going to talk about Miss Dory's project. As
Yeah.
as Marmalade would say, Miss Dory. Miss Dory.
Yes.
So
So
how is it doing? How are you doing? Do you want to
I
share the screen or do you want me to? What's up?
well, let's see. It's so funny. Guess what I'm doing, Pops?
What are you doing?
I'm sharing the stream.
Oh, good job. Good job.
It's what I do. Wait, hold on. Wait, like, hold on, Pops. I gotta go share the stream.
Yeah.
Because this is what I
Thanks
do.
for reminding me that it wasn't up on Twitter. It is now. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just shared it. I don't mind sharing the screen. I had it up just a second ago, actually. Today is day 7, or now we're in the last 7 days of the campaign.
Right.
Is where we're at right now. And I know I'm gonna sound just like Marv. I got no interest in extending this, and I got no interest in dealing with in demand. I got other project. I got another book to publish. It's like I'm busy.
There you go. There you go.
so
You get
so
that.
having said that, okay. So I go share screen, Google Chrome, La Premiere. So I did wake up this morning to getting over the 75% mark. I did share it, so it should be there. Woohoo!
Bam.
So we can officially say that our physical backers will get that 75% stretch goal of a sheet of Speed Dory stickers. I personally think she's adorable, and they may not want it for themselves, but I'm sure there's a kid or someone they can put it in their stocking. I'm just saying. Someone's going to want the
Okay,
stickers.
so if this gets down to the last 20 minutes and it needs one more backer to get over the hump, are you going to let me back it?
Pops, you can back it if you want to back it. I intend on sending you a book. Okay.
I know you already told me that, but I'm just saying if it gets down to
there's
you
other.
know,
Yeah, no, don't.
I mean, but because you don't care about going in demand, so it's not really necessary that you get to the goal. But I'd love to see you get to the goal, just because it looks good for your future. I've got this many successful campaigns behind me. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to make promises that I can't keep, but I'm not the type of person that's stingy. So I sent out a painting that someone bought last night, and I put a bunch of stuff in her packet that's not. She didn't just get a painting. I'm like,
Right.
I don't know how to send someone just one thing. Like what? What? So yeah. And I'm like a total merch tchotchke girl. So I got my shirts in today. My Death Can Wait shirts.
Oh, hold up. Gotta highlight it.
So this is in the campaign. This is actually the Grim Reaper that's on one of the pages in the haiku. Pops has that original artwork right behind him. And I turned it into a t-shirt.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. She made it a t-shirt. I got the art.
Guys, I'm getting so savvy with my digital skills and graphic illustration stuff. I made a t-shirt. There's also a skirt. And that's what I was going to tell you. There's other things in here. Like, Pops, I totally see you wearing this kind of shirt.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. There's plenty in here that if you wanted to go shopping, you could go shopping. So, okay, so let me scroll down. So of course, the printed full color edition 1, volume 1 is the featured perk. And anyone who backs the book is not just getting the book. They're getting the digital. Everyone who backs an actual printed book will get a digital in addition to the printed. And then they also get my love. No, I'm kidding. What else did they get? Oh, every backer. We already reached this stretch goal. Anyone who backs is going to get a postcard. It's a 5x7 postcard of Sweet Girl, and they can frame it as a photo if they want, or they can use it as a postcard. So everyone's already getting one of those. We do have digital perks in here where people can get the digital of the color version. And for anyone who may be watching that doesn't know this, the book also has a second edition, which is a total separate book. It's the same book, same haikus, but there's no coloring. It's a coloring book. It'll be on a different
art.
Yeah, that's the piece that's the original artwork you have right there with you. And yeah. And I was, I'm super tickled pink that someone's backed that one as well, the printed version, because nothing excites me more than knowing that someone out there wants to color my book, like colored with their own colors. That just excites me so much. Someone can also get both digital versions. So if they want the color one, but they also want to maybe get a black and white, they can get both is the point. I'm like,
I do playing the Pop Culture Avenger in the chat.
Hi, Pop Culture.
Yes, you can get some love and tracking number over there on that other messaging thing that we do.
He got his surrender painting, by the way.
Huh?
I said, just so he got his surrender painting, by the way, because he's the one that got surrender in our auction for Madness, and he said he got it and he loved her. There are some perks in here for just someone to generally support me. If they just want to throw some love my way, they can do it with dollars. They can also there's the printed coloring book I was telling you about. There's another tier that's general support, but it also gives this backer the digital versions of the books. This one, another one that's super exciting that was backed is that I get to create a personalized haiku for the backer that's unique to them, along with a digital creation from me. And then I print an 8x10 gloss print of that digital creation, and that's what that tier or this perk is. That one's pretty exciting.
I have to show I have to change something and show something to Pop Culture real quick.
Okay.
Pop Culture, this is the inked version of what we were talking about.
Whoa. What is this? I love the blue.
This is Mojo Risen. This is the actual blue line art, and then somebody's inks on a scan of the blue line art.
Wow.
That's what it is, bro. That's what it looks like after it's inked. So now you got some idea,
That's
there you
amazing.
go.
That's
what it looks like after it's inked up, baby. So it's amazing stuff. It really is.
That's stunning. Like the same program I use. I got an echo all of a sudden. I hope that's not me. The same system, like in the Photoshop thing I have, I did this shirt. When I did the shirt, I had it basically take away all the color except the red. So that's how I got this effect for the Death Can Wait shirt. This is an image from the book, as you know. Okay, anyway, so I got the haiku digital creation perk. I've still got posters of the Every Now and Then girl. If those don't go, if no one backs them, that's fine, because she will most likely be in the campaign for the book, that my poetry narrative novel that I'm going to do, because she's actually from that. So here's the t-shirt. I just added that I think last week sometime, and I got mine in, of course. So that's in here. The Sweet Girl skirt. She's one of the singular images in the book, and I turned her into a skirt. She's probably going to be the patch. I haven't decided yet. Shay and I were talking on some things, and we were she was going to help me with the design. But chances are I may just go with the Sweet Girl Yeah. Anyway, there is a perk about where someone could just get a page of art. They don't have to get anything else, just art. The actual original artwork of this girl with the mask on, that's available in this campaign. And again, she's actually a sneak peek for the next book. So if she doesn't sell here, she'll go into the next campaign, whenever that might be. I did put some retail tiers in here for both a set of 5 books or a set of 10. So those are both in here for whether you get color or the printed coloring books. So someone can buy 5 coloring books, or they can buy 5 printed, full color books. This one gives that basically they get everything, including a painted sketched page.
Okay, well, I want to see the patch so that I can use Shay to segue into my first commercial.
Yeah, well, like I said, Shay, I'm not gonna. You already know what's going on with Shay Pop, so I'm not gonna
Yes, I know. And she knows too.
Yeah.
We love her.
And so, yeah, I'm not gonna bug her about it right now. But chances are, if she doesn't get a chance to get to it, I will probably go with something very similar to what you see on this skirt. It'll probably be, because I did design a patch using that particular image, and Shay liked it, so we might just go with it. The thing, this is a painting. I do have some original artwork in here. I put Walking After Midnight in here. That's an original painting. That's a sneak peek for the next book. This Bridges painting, however, that is actually an image I recreated from the haiku book itself. So it's the original artwork on a, let me see, I think, yeah, it's a 14 by 14 inch square. And it's a watercolor acrylic mixed media that's sealed with a gloss acrylic. Excuse me. But that bridge is actually on one of the pages in the book. Only they don't look. You can tell they're the same bridge if you're really paying attention, but they're very different because, as you know, I like to do things unique. The other retail stuff in here. And the last things that I know you didn't see these before. The only really other thing I hadn't shown you before, Pops, is I put something in here called the Full Gambit. So what this does is it gives the backer literally everything, both books, the digital stuff, an 8x10 unique recreation on canvas of an image from the book. So in other words, whoever backs at this level can go through the images in the book and say, okay, I want that. And I will paint it on an 8x10.
There you go.
And then the Full Gamut Part 2 is the same thing. The only difference is the painting itself would be a 16 by 20. Those were added a couple weeks ago or a week or two ago. I can't remember when I added those perks, but it was like, and what gave me the idea was this Bridges one, because someone had remarked on how, like, that's going to be super cool that you're going to take images from the book and then recreate them as paintings. And I'm like, well, yeah, there's so many, 20 pages of art. The story panel pages have 3 paintings. Basically, there are 3 paintings on one page. There's so much artwork in that book. I could be doing paintings for the next, I could be doing paintings for a long time before. Right. Yeah. So as I was mentioning at the beginning, stretch goals, we reached the Speed Dori stickers this morning. We woohoo, we got 2 backers this morning that put us at the 75% mark. And then once we're fully funded, every single physical backer will get a hand-painted art page. Now that, if they back something that's already giving them a hand-painted art page, they're going to get 2.
Right.
Okay. And then if we reach 150%, then I am that girl. I've already been creating them. I have a sticker page set I'm making where it's going to be like, I have this image on the front of this t-shirt, I've already made the sticker design for it. That guy on your page, the one at the bottom with the, that mask guy, the one that's by the horse, I made a sticker with him. So I'm already, even though we aren't even close to the 150 mark, I've been designing the stickers. So that's it. For the most part, that's my campaign.
Well, I'm gonna I gotta tell you, it's you know what's up. It's been amazing from the beginning, from the first time I talked to you, and everything that's happened since then. You know, I mean, it's been pretty cool to watch you go through this whole journey of entering into our
Hmm.
weird world. You know, um, I
Yep.
did want to give a shout out though to Shay. Like you said, she's got some stuff going on.
Yes.
Sending up prayers her way. And
Prayers up.
actually, yesterday she took some time out of her day to make this for us. This commercial, and it was like pretty awesome of her to do that. And I'm going to show it right now, just because
Show it.
I made a commercial and Shay cleaned it up really nice. So here it is.
Nice.
Hey, yo, Pops here. Are you looking to be on Monday Madness? Is Monday no good? You need a special edition? Are you looking to be on the first timer spotlight on for you new guys? Launch parties, countdowns, CromCon Monthly. We got it all right here at the Madness Comic Network, providing online promotional services for the indie comic community and proud sponsor of
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we add more.
Visit cb4k.org.
Nice.
Nice. Thank you, Shay. Thank you for
That's
taking
so
time out of your day. We appreciate you, man. There's no other word for it. She helps so many people. It's like I try not to bug her too much because, I know everybody's always asking her, for advice and for help, and it's like, but she never lets me down, man. She always comes through like a champ. So, Red
Yeah.
Ryan, Cy, Shay, they're a great team. They have a great show. If you don't know, go check it out.
And speaking of their show, this coming Saturday, the 18th, is the underground auction, and I and a whole bunch of other artists and creators are putting up art for auction, and that happens this coming Saturday on Red Valkyrie.
Cool.
So that schedule, I know Shay's been posting the it's like a really long event, and there's segments of time and segments of which artists will be during which shows. So if anyone isn't following Red Valkyrie on Twitter, I would suggest you go follow them if you want to know what art's gonna, or what artists will be participating. It's mind-blowing when you look at the names of all those artists that are going to be there. I'm like, good luck anybody wanting my paintings, but whatever. Okay, well, that should be fun.
Yeah, there are some great people there for sure. Great people. Our guest has arrived.
Yay!
Our guest has arrived, Dori. So I'm gonna go ahead and
perfect timing. Segue right out of that. That's
yeah.
Well, I have to
I'm going to play another commercial real quick because new timers should always know about things like, first timers should always know about things like Liberty Distribution.
Hey, it's Belle from Liberty Entertainment Distribution. We've got quality indie comics in hand ready to ship to you now. Yes, really. And it gets better. At Liberty, publishers set their own wholesale pricing, and we don't take any fees, so don't wait. Call or visit me today at ledg.us or call 1-800-525-2091.
All right. We are here with Dre Fire, Dre L. I don't know.
How you doing?
We are good. How are you, Dre?
I'm doing good. I was watching my niece them earlier. That's why I couldn't hop on straight on.
I can barely hear you. Can you get a little bit closer to your mic or something?
Can you hear me
there
now?
you go. Yeah, all right. That's a little better.
All right.
So go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell everybody who you are. I have your project ready to pull up and show off, but I wanted to get a little bit of information about you, your background, let everybody know who you are, so they know why they're back in your book. It's
Okay.
like
All right.
give us who you are, brother.
All right. My name's DeAndre Ellis. I do music. I'm a filmmaker, and I'm newly into comic books because I wanted to change my scripts into something that everybody can get to quickly, because like the scripts I was writing were probably going to be too much to make anyway. So I just made a thought to myself to change everything, and another inspiration of why I want to do comic books is Dwayne Duffy from he made Static Shock and Icon and Rocket and the whole Dakota City universe. But I'm from East St. Louis. I was born in Belleville though, and yeah, I I do a lot of community work and stuff. So I've been trying to like do something for the kids around me, for the city I'm in, and like I want them to see themselves in these comic books, so they can I guess see potential in themselves instead of like
Right.
trying to like do it that they self. Sometimes everybody need a little help, even if they're reading something. But yeah, and I'm 32. A lot of people would call me a vampire or something because I look very young for my age. But
Wait, you said you're 32 though.
yeah, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you're young. You're a youngster. You are young. Like, wait a minute. Did he just imply that he's old? No, bro. You are 32. You're a child. No, I'm kidding. Don't be
I'm
mad.
58. I look young for my age too, right?
Mad.
Yeah,
I'm a mama bear. I'm a mama bear in her 50s, and I'm like, 32. Did he just say? What I
Yeah.
think?
Yeah, he did.
well, yeah. I only say that because in our community, that's young. I mean, that's old because of
No, you know what? That's a very good point, Dre. You got a very good point there.
And
I don't know personally my own personal experience, but my ex-boyfriend was definitely someone who grew up in an area that was not anywhere any child should have to grow up, and so I can relate to what you just said. 32 is old for some neighborhoods. Yeah. So I was going to ask you, the filmmaking you've done. What have you? Is there something that I can go find on YouTube that you've done that I would be able to watch?
Oh yeah. I have a musical short film.
Ooh.
Raised by the Sun.
I was going to say, Dori, why don't you introduce yourself?
I've done
Dori has a bit of a music background as well, so
I got a background in all kinds of things. So tell me again what it's called. I want to watch. It's the Rising.
It's an experimental musical short film called Raised by the Sun.
Raised by the Sun.
Raised by the Sun, and you can put my name, my Dre Fire name, in there with it, and I'll pop up.
Okay, I got you.
It's a very personal project, and like you'll get it.
I haven't even hit play yet, but I love this thumbnail that you used. Is that an image from the video?
Yes.
I hope you're there, Pops, because I'm gonna share this.
I'm here. How long is it?
What, 10 minutes?
Yeah, it's not long. It's really not long, Pops. I think it's only 10 minutes. We don't Rocket. Okay.
Rocket. We got to introduce this man to the people. Let's show him what he does.
Money.
They probably won't appreciate this until I'm dead, though. So I just do what I love.
This isn't anything that's gonna get us muted anywhere, copyrighted, right?
I hope not.
He's all, I hope not.
Hold up. Hit pause for a second.
I got this. Sorry. I paused it.
Is there any copyrighted music?
I can't hear you. It's like it's going in and out. I'm sorry.
is there any copyrighted music in this?
Oh no! It's my music in here. It's the
Okay,
music you
so
finna
so
hear
if they try
after
to
the
hit me
short
with a
film
strike, you're
begins.
gonna come to my defense, right?
Yeah. The music,
Okay.
music in it is mine.
Have you
Okay.
copyrighted it, Dre?
Oh no.
Because
I
I
haven't got a
asked
chance,
because
but it is on
I'm
streaming services though.
okay. Well, that's copyrighted then.
Ah,
If
all
it's
right,
on
all right.
Spotify, if it's on any of that stuff, it's copyrighted. And
Oh, that's
I only
weird
know this.
because
I only know this because I played my own poetry music tracks on one of my live feeds and didn't even think about it. And I got a whole copyright infringement ding on my own work.
that's crazy.
It is crazy, but you know what I'll do? I'll just hit pause because
Okay.
the visual.
Well,
Pops and I, we're
well,
both artists. We can look at visuals, and we don't have to necessarily hear. So,
Right.
and it could be playing. It could be playing while we're talking.
There you go. So
no, matter of fact, I'll probably want y'all to watch it on your own time because it's very like deep and
yeah.
personal.
Oh, I will.
Because I don't want to take up any time.
Well, yeah,
I'm nervous. Don't do this to me.
we want to talk about your comic book, but I'll be straight honest with you. I haven't bought a book from anybody yet that I bought because of the book.
Wow.
Every book, no, I buy books, but I buy books from people, which
Okay.
is why I wanted to know who is Dre.
see,
Who is
that's
Dre?
what I'm saying. We're bringing.
That's why I'm like, wait a minute, who is this kid? Because that's just who I am. Like, I can't speak for Pops,
We
but
have
I will watch that on my own later. I will.
we have what's called the first timer spotlight on, and it's not that we're spotlighting your book.
Right.
Spotlighting you. We want to introduce you to the people in the Madness community, and
Right.
and the Madness Comic Network. We want to introduce you to the other podcasters, get you on more shows, all that, because you got a hefty goal to reach, bro.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, it's like that's a hefty goal to reach. You're gonna need to be on as many podcasts as you can get on for the next 56 days. You
Yeah.
want to get in front of as many audiences as you can while you're still trying to get your work done. And Dory will tell you, it's a grind.
yeah.
A little bit. Well,
Right.
so then I know I interrupted you and got on the topic of your video, and you're doing a comic book, and it's already written according to your Kickstarter. I read that, right? Your script is done.
Yeah. It's done.
That's
107 pages.
okay.
But I'm breaking it down into 22 pages an issue. Plus the cover in the back, so they'll make it 24. But
all right. Well, you picked up a backer since we started the show, so.
Oh, nice. So what is the I read, honestly, I stayed on the left and I read it, but I didn't do a lot of other. You can talk about Pops will go through it and you can tell him what's in this campaign.
I mean,
What
do
do
you want to watch the video first?
Oh yeah.
You can watch the video. It's me talking pretty much.
All right. Let's
Yeah,
do
I
this
watched.
video.
So let's play it for others.
What's up, y'all? My name Dre Ellis. Call me Dre Fire, whatever one works. I'm the founder, CEO, and also the writer of Prophecy Comics. We're raising money for Heavy as the Hand comic book series. First issue. We need your help. It's about a black woman that denies a big deal with a influential, powerful group, and she's left for dead. Her family is killed, and somebody finds her, heals her, and after that, she finds this like family heirloom. It's like a cosmic supernatural sledgehammer, and she uses that to get her revenge. Like, so if you like what you hear, please donate to the Kickstarter, and so we can get this done, so I can show you guys.
And Dre Fired, is your artist am I correct in saying AI Comics? That's what I saw on the campaign.
Yes.
Is that
It's
someone
another
you've worked
comic
with
book
before?
company I know, and they're helping me with the art and the coloring and the lettering and everything.
Okay, and I'm assuming that they've given you like the cost and quotes and all that jazz for what they are gonna.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, they did. I gotta raise that much to pay them for all that, and like I guess for when like if it does get back, I gotta pay for all the comic books and because I'm probably going to be mailing a lot of that out myself.
right. The reason I was asking was because I took a quick peek, but the main book is going to be how much?
The physical copy is going to be 50.
That was why I was asking about like how that was going to break out for cost, because that's a lot for the book. Like in terms of when you, as you can imagine, if you're thinking about the cost of a book, like what? But I get, yeah, I get what you're saying, and the way you just said it makes more sense to me now when I hear it that way. That we're talking about this art, the fact that you've got all of these artists that are going to be, need to be funded. I get that. Okay. I'm new to this comic book world, so other than asking what I just asked you, I don't know what to do with any of that information. But I can ask the questions. As a buyer buying a book, this is why I asked. Like I'm like $50. Why would I pay for a $50 book? But that's why I was asking. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
That's understandable. I mean, I expect
Yeah.
people to ask, and that's okay. Yeah, like I said, the reasons like that again, just not saying it to you, but anybody who's listening is because the time it takes for this art, I want my art to look a certain way, like a certain style, and it's hard to find a certain style. And like I had an artist before, but he costed way more, but I respected his art, and it was like so good. I'm talking about so good, but I knew like at first he gave me the price. I was like, okay, I think I can get that, but later on I was like, no, I can't get that. And then my my friends from AI Comics had hit me up and like, hey man, we could do this for less, for this much. And I'm like, are you sure? He was like, yeah, man, we can literally sit on Zoom with you and figure out your style of how you want your comic. And I'm like, okay. And I end up picking them because I just didn't want to like the number was higher than that one, the goal, and I had to bring it down like drastically, and because I didn't want nobody like feeling some type of way like but yeah.
I get it. I get it. I actually, I have a comic book that I plan on bringing to fruition at some point. But I know for me, and do not take this the wrong way, please.
It's okay.
I will not do a situation like what you're describing. I've put it out there to the indie community that I want an artist who will co-partner with me. I'm not. I got no money out of pocket. I got no ability to pay that kind of money, especially as an artist. I'm like, no, but if you want to own half the book with me, if you want to be a co-creator with me, if you want to be a co-owner partner of the book with me, that's the artist I'm going to sit down and talk to about my book.
Yeah.
I was just telling you that FYI. I'm not suggesting you do anything different than what you're doing, but because I know I appreciate the challenge that you're talking about as someone who you've got this incredible story. I'm already kind of drawn into what this woman who it's kind of like almost like the devil came to her and asked her to make a deal. I know it's not the devil. I know it's not. But you know what I'm saying? Like I'm intrigued. But I'm intrigued by the story because she denies that, right? She denies this deal and some shit hits the fan is the point.
Yeah.
Right? And I love that. That hooked me in. And I was telling Pops before the show that as a writer, I'm like, ooh, I could read this. I could see me wanting to read this. But I do worry for you as a creator without the artwork done. I worry for you. You know?
I have a concept artist, and like he can like make stuff for me that's not going to be in the book, but at least people will be able to see like what my vision is trying to be. You feel me? So like,
Oh yeah, I feel
I'm
you.
I'm hitting them up, and a lot like I also shoot videos, music videos, so I be doing side gigs to like try to get more artwork done and stuff. And
Well, we know a few people who literally their books got made because they would pay for a couple of pages of art every couple of paychecks, and then eventually the book got made.
right,
Right, Pops? Like that's a thing. I get it. I get it. It's yeah. I could I don't know how, like I've never actually sat down and done sequential artwork like that a comic book would
right,
require.
right. I'm gonna
Um,
tell you one thing about her though. In this book,
okay.
she's the owner of the security company. That it is like almost like Blackwater, but one of the most powerful
Okay.
ones in the world. And they wanted to like, I guess, do a deal with her, but they wanted her to be a puppet almost. You know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
so that's what she didn't like. She was like, nah, you know, I have a community that looks up to me, and I want to do right by them, and like,
Right.
and it was just they didn't like that, and you know, she left out, and before she got home, shit hit the fan that fast.
Yeah, well, and that's good because it means that the story's probably going to move quickly and there won't be downtime, lull time, that kind of thing.
I'm telling you, it's a
How
thriller. It's
much,
gonna keep you. It's gonna keep you like, oh man, like. I'm
right?
sorry if I cut you off.
No, no, you're fine. I was gonna ask you. So, did you originally write this as a novel, as a book, or a script?
It was a movie script at first.
Movie script.
Yeah, it was a
Okay.
movie script. And,
Okay. Well, that should
107
serve.
pages.
That should serve well for translating it into comic book form because it's less narrative than a book, I would imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how many issues do you perceive or think that you can get out of those 100 pages? If you're doing like 22, is that like 5 issues?
Yeah, 5 issues, pretty
5
much
or
a limited
6?
series.
A limited series. Yeah, that makes sense. That's kind of cool.
And I got, man, the stories I got almost done. I got other stories that's like even crazier. But like I just want to be able to because the main character, I'm pretty much bringing my great grandma name to life.
Yeah.
She's the main character.
Okay.
So like my great grandma's name is the main character's name.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
I like doing stuff like that where I add my own symbolic way to things. For example, the book I have out right now, it's a haiku book. It's a poetry haiku book, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is Japanese, but I used French words to title it because I'm from Louisiana, and I'm like, okay, I know it's Japanese haiku poetry, but I'm going to give it a French name. Yeah. So the thing that I like about being a filmmaker, and I don't have anywhere near as many short films under my belt, but I have tons of poetry because I do spoken word music poetry, tons of spoken word poetry videos. Do you find, is it going to be hard for you to try to get someone else to do the art that's of what's in your mind for this piece, for this book?
I mean, I don't think it's hard to find anybody else. It's just I try to work. I try to work with everybody, but I'm mostly trying to get people from my community to give them jobs and stuff, and like give them. I'm sorry.
No, you keep going. I got nothing. I wanted to hear. Sorry.
Yeah. That's all. I'm just right now with this comic. The next one will probably be different, but like right now, for the first one, I want to work within my community to give them chances to get their skills off and and give them some work, some money in their pockets.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I was gonna say,
I feel like after this, boom, I put it out. A lot of money's going to them, and like people probably look at it like, oh, you probably gonna have some money in your pockets. Nah. I'm focused on creating something so, I don't know, so great that's like, I don't know. I'm more like a Stanley Kubrick Stanley Kubrick, Andre Tarkovsky type. Like I'll probably like go so hard, like it'll probably affect my health. But
Well, I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed by your ambition that you want to be Stanley Kubrick, because that's pretty ambitious. Your phone just dropped.
yeah, Stanley Kubrick.
You can't go
Andre
wrong if you're
Tarkovsky.
gonna.
Those
Right.
two, those two right
Sorry.
there are like.
That's
Sorry,
what.
so sorry.
No, man, you got me all excited. You said Stanley's name, and I'm sitting here going, "This kid wants to aspire to be a Kubrick of the world." Oh hell yeah! Like, let's encourage this. Did you freeze? I think his camera froze.
No,
Oh,
he's good. He's there. Yeah.
it froze for a second. Can you hear us, Straight Fire?
I can hear. I heard a little bit what you said, but after that, it started.
Oh, I was just. I'm.
Out.
Oh, well,
Just look at that as I looked at it as a very good sign. The fact that as a filmmaker or anyone who's aspiring to do film or do anything with storytelling, the fact that you used Kubrick as someone you're aspiring towards is very impressive, because he was an incredible. He was a very visual storyteller. You know, like there was dialogue, yes, and music and things, but he could tell a story similar to the way comic books are, with just the pictures. And so I could totally see that. You got me excited.
I do want to say something though. I want you to consider this, okay? AI Comics or whoever it is you're working with, if it's costing you that much, they have to understand that they have to give you something to work with, something to show the customers, so that people will want to back your book. And if they don't understand that, they don't understand marketing and promotion or any of that. Okay, so. There's a part of this where you have to put on this other hat, and you got to come out here and talk to people like me, and we're going to be real with you. We're going to tell you, yo, this is something that has to happen. If those guys are going to get this kind of money out of you at the end of the line, they got to give you something to sell the people on. You need some art, you know, so have them do the first 5 pages, put them up here on the Kickstarter, so that we can see what we're going to get for $50, bro. You know, I mean, seriously. I mean, when you're talking about that kind of money, you got to sell people on some serious art. If these guys are that good, tell them to give you something to show us. You know, they should be plenty fine with that if they're trying to get that kind of money. They should be plenty fine with giving you something to work with on the promotional end of the campaign. You know,
the other thing I was thinking of, Dre Fire, if this concept artist you were talking about, because they're doing your cover, right? According to the Kickstarter, I saw that they're doing your cover.
The one that does the concept cover art, no, he's just the one that like probably like draw up items and all types of stuff for like when the real artists get it, they'll have little things to work off of.
Okay. I was thinking that maybe you could start thinking about or collaborating with them about designs for merchandise. I just did this shirt. What do you think? This is my art. It says "Death Can Wait."
Yeah, I like that.
And it's the Grim Reaper.
Now look,
and
it's this art right here. It's this art right here.
Yeah.
This book. This art right here.
If they're going to be images in your book, if they're going to be images of your character, the female character, a strong, the strong female character, or that sledgehammer you were talking about, whatever it may be, you and your genius brain, I know you've got one, and you've got all these people in your community, start devising some merch to go with this, T-shirts and stickers and patches, things that you can get out to people that are going to want to wear your stuff from your book. He's
He hit the button.
Did we lose Trey Fire?
He's messing with his phone and he hit the button. He'll be back.
He'll be back. Well, if you can see us, I hope this works out really, because we lost him. The story is good. I like the storyline. Like, there's some uniqueness to it. There's things that are similar to other storylines, but there's the way he's got it a little different. It's kind of it got my attention when I read it.
Well, I mean, he obviously that the original concept got my attention, or he might not be on the show. So, but
right.
I'm
like, I want to see more art too. Sure. And it's always ironic. It always feels so bizarre to me. The artist me saying, "Hydrate." I was just saying that what's always weird to me is that I'm the artist, right? Like, I am an artist, but I'm also a writer, and I've also done film. When I read your Kickstarter, I wasn't so tripped out that there wasn't a bunch of art to look at, even though I'm an artist, because I'm a writer, and I'm like, ooh, I want to read this story. Like, I'm reading, like, I want to read this story, and yeah, I want to see more art too. I do. Did you hear what I was saying about the merchandise suggestion?
Yeah, I had to switch from my phone to my computer.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard. Did you say like put like that on some shirts and like
Yeah.
stuff, right?
Well, it might just, in terms of like, well, you're going to do it anyway. Your concept person's going to do this artwork anyway. What harm is it? Then, like, it also will give people an exposure to what the artwork is going to be, what the concept's going to be. And then, I don't know about you, but there's a lot of people who couldn't really even want a book, yet another book, but they'll buy a t-shirt or they'll buy stickers or or whatever. Or even, and I didn't look at all of the tiers in your.
That was blasphemous. You just said there are people that don't want another book. Everybody wants another book.
Am I fired? Am I fired now, Pops?
No, actually, just before Dre came back, I was going to ask you if you wanted to make this a regular gig and join me as a co-host for this show. Or every week that we have somebody. Actually, I have somebody Thursday night that couldn't do Monday.
I actually am doing a special edition of my Spotlight show on Thursday at 6, so I must decline. I will not be able to do Thursday night. But Monday nights could very well be negotiated. I want to know what you're going to give me for this. I need to know the contract. I want to.
You get my love, baby. That's what you get.
Well, I get your love. I get Pops' love anyway. So, Dre Fire. I have another suggestion for you, and this may sound cockeyed crazy, but I'm going to tell you because I just did my very first own illustrated haiku series book, and I'm going to tell you something. When I sat down to do the lettering, when I sat down to do the part where I was putting the lettering of the parts of the haiku on the artwork, I wanted to go fire the artist, and guess who the artist was? Me. I was pissed because I had nowhere to put the words. I didn't want to cover any of the art, and so another suggestion I have as a writer who's done at least one book. I've done one book that's not a comic book, but take your script. You're going to take your script and you're going to rewrite it to be in a comic book fashion. Take it and storyboard it. Even if you don't do the art, you don't have to put art on the paper. But I'm suggesting, as a filmmaker, you know what I'm talking about. It's like scene boards. You take the text, you take the script, you take what you want it to say, and you screen board that with squares, stick fucking figures. I don't care. Do that. Because that also gives people like me that concept of, look, this man's serious about this book getting fucking made, man. You can even put those images in your thing, like seeing your script on paper. A lot of people love seeing that, but not the whole thing. Do not fucking give away the story. Excuse my French. I'm cussing.
No more than the first 5 pages, but give us something to look at. Because look, all these people that are going to be hosting you on a show, everybody who's thinking about buying your book are comic book people. Mm-hmm. They need some kind of visual. Give them, give them something real to look at, man. And you'll see the backers go up. The more you offer.
But no spoilers. I was wrong. Don't give them too much, though. I love that Pops.
5
Right.
pages.
5 pages only, okay? 5.
Never more than
'Cause
the first 5 pages. And if you're given the art, you don't even have to write. You don't even have to give them the script. See
Exactly.
what
A
I'm
lot
saying?
of
You've
people,
already
that's
given them an idea of what the story's about. You don't have
Yep.
to put the words on those pages. Just put the art up there so they can go, oh, damn, interior's going to be badass. Story looks good. Covers are sweet. Yeah, I'm down. You see what I'm saying? It's like, it's kind of a package deal, you know? And fulfillment is another big part of this, okay?
Hmm.
Spend the money, buy some Gemini mailers, make sure you're shipping these things out bagged and boarded so they get to people in pristine condition.
Is
Most people that buy indie comics, they pretty much keep them in the bag and board. They pull them out, they read them, they put them right back in the bag and board. They take real good care of them. They're collectors. You
but
know, we're
Pops
looking for
is
the next big thing, the next big turtles, the next big indie thing that takes off, and we all want to be part of it. You know, so we scan all these Kickstarters and Indiegogos, and oh, that looks badass. I want to get in on that. Oh, that looks badass. I want to get in on that. But we need to see something. You
yeah.
know, so do your best to get something up there as soon as possible. Um,
Well, that does bring to mind, Pops. Fire, tell me, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that all part of what AI Comics is going to do with you as your artist collaborator?
Well, yeah, it's like because I guess I talked to them about that a lot, like about like, hey, at least give me a sample page or something, or did this or that. The artists are, I guess, went through that like hundreds of times with other people, and they never paid them. And like I don't know what was going on, but like I just feel like I know people go through stuff like that. I wouldn't want to be them type of people, regardless if we working together or not. Like because I've been in
Yeah.
situations like that nobody was so somebody it didn't pay me, so like so what I'm probably have to do is get my concept artist to get some art out there for y'all first, and
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
sure y'all
Yeah.
see something,
Yeah.
regardless if I tell my concept artist, hey, read this and draw that scene, whole scene for me, and just
Right.
put it so we can, even
Also,
if I
now
have
look,
to do it, that's what I'll
even
do.
even
But
even
but
after putting up some of the concept art, if you can still get any kind of sample art from AI, so those people looking at your campaign can go, oh, those are the guys that are going to do this.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? We need something to look at. You don't even have to be their art for your book. Give us something, and
Yeah.
also credit yourself in the Kickstarter. Go in there and write yourself up a little bio with the things you've done. Okay, give
Oh,
yourself that.
yeah. You need to
Give,
add
you
that
know,
link to that video
bio.
to
Put a
watch.
bio
That in
up there
your
for
Kickstarter.
AI comics, and put some samples of stuff they've done up there, so people can go, oh, okay, those guys are going to do this concept. You see what I'm saying? We get an idea of what we're going to get. You know, you're muted, bro. I don't know. Did you mute yourself?
oh, sorry,
Oh, all
sorry.
right, there you go.
No, that's a very good. Pops makes a great point, Red Fire. That link of that video I'm gonna watch later that you told us about, that would be great to put in your Kickstarter as something for people to watch of you, something you've done.
They
That would
get
be
an
super.
idea of what you got going
Yeah.
on. You see what I'm
'Cause
saying?
that was one. I was
Bio
like,
yourself.
I want to go watch your
Promote
stuff,
yourself.
Jackie. That was my first thing. I'm like, where's your YouTube? Where's your channel? Let me go find you. I want to watch your videos. That's where I come from.
And for me, it's all about, look, self-promotion, okay? I'm going to tell you right now, you come to the madness, you drop this link once in the morning. Do you even know about the madness?
I'm in the group because
Okay, right.
He's
got
all,
in
I'm in the group, Pops.
Okay, so once in the morning, you go and you drop the link to your Kickstarter. And if you come back later in the day and the feed hasn't moved much, wait till tomorrow. But if the feed moved a whole bunch, drop it again. You see what I'm saying? Keep people, you got to put it. Not everybody's looking at the internet all day, every day. Everybody has different times they look. Everybody has different, how much they look, what they look at. Put it out here where you put it in the madness where I can see it. I put it up to Twitter in front of my other crowd. It goes out to Dori. It goes out all over the place. Everybody else sees it. They share it out. Okay? You end up on other shows like Will's show, Creators Outlet. Okay? He'll probably be hitting you up maybe too, once you got a little bit of art up there to show, because he wants to talk to you for an hour and a half, so you're going to need some.
I just realized that pop culture adventure said, what auction is this? Apparently he didn't know about the
I told him. I told him. The Red Valkyrie on YouTube. I told him. I got that.
Okay. I just cracking up. I'm like, how does he not know about an art auction?
I'm pretty sure he knows. I'm pretty sure he knows about their auctions. He might not have known they were having one on the 18th.
Maybe not. Yeah.
He knows now. He would have known, I'm sure, because everybody talks about it all the time. It's all good stuff, man. So yeah. Look, Dre, you got to drop. You got to make sure people see what you're doing, what you've done. Introduce yourself to the new audience you're trying to sell to. And dude, don't be afraid to sell. You see what I'm saying? It's like you got a heavy goal to go for. So you can't hear me? What's up?
It's like going in and out. It's like I can hear some, but then
robot. Yeah, it does that sometimes. That's the internet. We can't do nothing about that. But yeah, man, by all means, like I say, drop the link a couple times a day. Promote yourself. Promote yourself always. You got a high goal to reach, so you're going to need to get as many eyes on this as you can. Go on as many shows as you can, and hopefully you're hearing everything I'm saying. Dori, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm just like, this is so super cool, and I know this is a shameless self promotion. What are you lost, Dry Fire?
Yeah, he's back. Hold on, he's back.
I'm like, hi, Dry Fire. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. This internet is crazy.
Okay, this is a shameless self promotion, but Thursday night, my guest on my show is a man by the name of Scott Sandinato. Have you ever heard of Sando Films Productions out of Brockton, Massachusetts? Well, Thursday at 6 p.m. California time, my spotlight show. You're gonna, as a filmmaker, and I was watching your video without sound in the background because I'm so intrigued by this. I love the black and white. I love the cinematography of this, the visual. Yeah. People need to not just know you. They need to not just know the book. They need to not just know who you're using for your art. They need to know your skills that I'm seeing in this video. Okay? Dre, I am a 51-year-old mama bear talking to you right now. They need to see what I'm seeing in this video that you produced. Okay?
That's what I'm saying. A little bio about yourself on your Kickstarter page, a bio about A1 Comics, so we know who's handling this for you. Get some concept art up there, and we'll do our best to get it seen, man. We do.
Share this video link in Madness, Dre Fire. Next time you share that Kickstarter link, as Pops was telling you to do, share the YouTube link for this video as well, okay? Because I know Marv is going to want to watch this. There's a few people in our group that they do other stuff. They do some of this other extra, whatever. We're all going to want to get behind you. We really will. We just need to know more about your art and you, of course.
Yep.
I'm like you and then the art.
Be one of those types that's like my art gonna be real polarizing sometimes. Like, I mean, I don't try to make it like that. It's just it comes out like that.
Right.
When you say polarized, do you mean like one? I don't know what that means. Mansplain that to me. What does that mean, polarized? I would need this mansplain, Dre.
Well, I feel like I be the type of stuff I be wanting to make is like I be trying to avoid being what the music industry would want me to be, or like industry or what would want me to be. So I'm taking like how would they say it, unorthodox steps to like really carve my own
Yep.
path. So
I can
like
relate. There's a rapper here in San Diego who is he visually, and when you think of you see him, you see the name of his albums or whatever, you immediately make assumptions about him. I didn't, but other people would.
I didn't. Wasn't me, but
I
everybody else.
No, he will not use the N word. He will not use language about girls and hoes and all. He will not rap about what the music industry perceivably would dictate that he should be rapping about. So I get what you're saying.
Independence. That's the same thing what we're talking about in comics.
100%. Mm-hmm.
Don't I mean, I want art that comes from your heart, not from your editor's attitude.
Right? Yeah, I love what I love what you just said, because if you're doing what you're doing and you're not trying to kowtow, it's an old school word for it. You're not trying to like do what society's telling you to do something different. I dig that, man. I dig big time.
That's what indie comics is all about, man.
Yeah. Okay.
So, like I said, Matt, we got your back. We'll get your project seen a little bit. Hopefully, some of these other shows will pick you up, and you're gone again. Yee!
Yay. Oh, does Kickstarter let you put updates and stuff like in it? Like I was gonna say, does Kickstarter let you put updates? Okay, so yeah, as you go through whatever you go through, J-Fire, what is it? 57 more days on his campaign?
56, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just put all your updates in there. I got no tips for how to make it successful because I'm in the midst of my first campaign, so I can't help you on that one. other than the creative input I had, you know. I know for me, as a customer, I can tell you, I like updates. I like knowing what's going on. I like being told what's happening. I like seeing the deal. I like knowing who you are. As a customer, that I can 100% give you as my advice.
And that's the other thing you got to remember. You're not doing this for the other artists, although some of them like it and want to get behind it. You're doing it for the fans. You're doing it for comic book fans. And, I mean, look, I'm a comic book fan. I was a comic book fan for many, many, many years, a few decades, okay, before any of this ever happened. And this only happened because everything got shut down last year. I wasn't doing YouTube shows and stuff 2 years ago. The madness wasn't even created until October of 19. So the madness hasn't even existed for 2 years. And when we first started that, it was, hey, man, look what I got today, everybody. That was what the group was about. There wasn't no, I mean, that's all we did. We all came out and showed off what we got, And when everything got shut down, it became a networking and promotion group, and it became all about me trying to get eyes on people's stuff during a time when they couldn't go set up con tables. They didn't have 200 people walk by their table in the daytime looking at all their stuff, So this all came about out of the madness, out of necessity, and I enjoy doing it. Now it's just turned into so much more. Now I have a show that highlights people like you that are out here doing your first campaign, and
even
I can't guarantee you that any of the advice I give you is going to sell you more books. I can guarantee you that I will try to get people to look at your product, and that's the bottom line. The better your product looks, the more people are going to back it. I'm going to work to get as many people looking at it as I can. That's what I do. Put it in front of me so I can see it, so I can share it out, and it'll be in quite a few other groups on Facebook. It'll be seen on Twitter. It'll be seen, people watching the replays of this podcast.
That's a good point. Are you on Twitter, Dre Fire? I know that I saw. So I went on here. Let me make sure. I found your YouTube, so I subscribed to your YouTube. He's only 25 subscribers away from having a vanity URL, by the way, Pops. So he only needs 25 more. So go sub to Dre Fire's channel for anyone watching, and then yeah, I didn't see any links to a Twitter or Instagram or anything on here, so I was just curious if you had them.
But I deleted it because it was a distraction and like it was a lot going on.
Yeah, a lot of people don't use it.
But like the Twitter I do use is the Prophecy Comics Twitter. And
oh yeah, that's right. I did have. That's right. Pops gave me that one. That's right. Duh. That's right.
And it's okay to post on the Prophecy Comics one stuff that you've done that was awesome in your past.
Oh,
again, introduce yourself to your new audience.
He and I already followed each other on here, by the way.
Yeah.
Dre Fire. It says follows you. So I don't know when you did that, but you say you following me.
Your account.
I'm DJ Labors of Love.
Wait a minute.
He's like, wait a minute.
No, he's looking. Wait a minute.
He goes, do I know this woman?
Because
look at him. He's got to go look.
I always tell people on my page, thank you for following us.
That they what?
Yeah, like when people follow the Prophecy Comics page, I always thank them for following us.
Oh, yeah. You know, I might have read a thank you like that and not replied. I could possibly. I usually reply to everyone, but I could now. Whether I was following you before today, I can't attest to that. But it says you follow me, so I'm just saying.
All right. So we've been out here.
I'm about to tweet this out as my point, and I wanted to know how to tag you. That's all.
Yeah. And that's a good way to segue this thing on the way out, because I've been out here since 4:00 this afternoon, and
are you done?
Everybody else is in the house except me. I gotta go eat. And then right then, that's when somebody pops in. Who do we got? Who do we got over there on Facebook watching? I don't even know who it is.
I don't know.
I can't hear you.
Hi, Pops. Hi, Dori. Hi, E-L. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, it's Mr. Blaylock. It's the Doc. What's up, Doc? How you doing?
What up, Doc?
So, yeah, you're going to have to catch the replay, Doc, because we were just checking out. Dre, go ahead and tell everybody exactly where they can find you. And we already, like I said, we got the link here. We got the link in the chat, so they can find the book. Where can they find you if they want to talk to you personally?
Yeah.
What?
Can you hear me?
Oh,
there you go. Okay.
That's the message. Okay. I think that question was for you, Dre Fire.
Yeah. Tell us where they can find you, bro.
Yeah, I still can't hear. It's like
he can't hear us?
All right. We're gonna have to do this the hard way. Everybody, check out Dre Fire. Check out his YouTube channel. Check him out on Twitter at prophecy_comics. All right. And,
yeah, it's super easy to find on YouTube because when Raised by the Sun, Dre Fire took me right to his YouTube channel, so it was pretty easy to find.
There you go. Yep, I got you, Doc. I got you, bro. So yeah, we're gonna check out. Y'all go check out Heavy Is the Hand issue 1 on Kickstarter. Look, we're gonna work with Dre. We're gonna get some stuff out here for you guys to see. But I like the way the man sounds. I like the personality he's given. I think he's gonna deliver us something real. So Stay tuned with this. Once if you're waiting on some art to see, we're going to get something up there for you to look at. 56 days. Don't worry about it. Got a long way to go though.
And it's all or nothing. So
Right.
I can't touch it until it's. I
Yeah.
can't touch it. I like make the goal. So I did that for a reason. So I would like stay focused outside of it too. Like instead of like, oh, I gotta make this much so I can get this, and no, I want to actually be pushing this and then still trying to do more outside of it instead of just like trying to. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
well, I don't know if I said that right.
Well, and what are you doing other music videos or other films or stuff like that in the interim?
Yeah. I'm shooting videos for people, and I
Okay.
also like I make music. So I make beats and I write songs and stuff. Like it's kind of slow, but
All
it's
about
going.
that. I did all my own music for my own album, first time ever this year, Dre Lee's Fire. I was so excited.
That's
Um,
dope.
the reason I ask is because in the interim, while you're promoting this and getting this out there, don't be afraid to also share it with us, the rest of us. I can't speak for Pops, but I want to see the other parts of this creator named Dre Fire. Okay, and that is gonna help get your connection to the indie community and the people and get to know people, and not just in one thing. Not that I don't know. I'm probably the wrong person because I've got like 10 gazillion myriads of artistic outlets.
Okay.
You know what day it is? I know. Tomorrow I'm painting. Today I'm poetry. I don't know.
Yeah,
I might
I'll be. I'll be
I'm all over
like
the
I
place.
do more painting because I'm inspired by Francis Bacon. Like that's one person I'm inspired by when it
You
comes
have
to painting.
pain?
Like when it comes to painting, I like people like Francis Bacon and Basquiat. Like
Oh,
so
okay.
like
I
my
thought you said you were a painter.
no. I mean that's something
Oh,
I
okay.
like I feel like I have to do one day. Like it's something
Okay.
it's called. So like I'll be looking at like old artists like Francis Bacon and Basquiat and like in the middle between those
Hmm.
two is like who my style is probably because
But
Francis
you
Bacon.
haven't. But you haven't painted yet.
No, it's all up here. It's gonna look
Because you know
different.
what I'm gonna. Plus, we might have to have a disclaimer. I'm gonna go Mama Bear 51-year-old on you.
Hold on. Let me get it
Shit.
up. Hold on.
That shit.
Hold
The
on.
stuff here between your ears right now is a dream. It's a fantasy. Dre Fire. I'm gonna give you till Friday. I want to see something. Well, I don't care if it's pencil and paper. Did you hear me, son? Did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you.
I,
Look at my wall. Look at my wall. You're talking to the painter. I'm like, go paint that. I want to see what's in here. I want to see what you're seeing.
All right.
Okay. I said Friday. You know how to find me on Twitter. I'm DJ Labors of Love. It could be a sunrise. I don't care. Just go sketch. Go create something.
see, she
And
got
I already have big hearts for you.
she gets on me about my art, dude. She's like, draw, you an artist, draw. And I'm like, yeah, I'm okay, whatever.
This is his work, and it's good. It's good. It's
I'm okay,
good.
whatever. I have fun. When I do it, I have fun. The one I drew for Cheyenne, the Ace Frehley one, was really fun to draw because, I can remember being a teenage Kiss fan, and yeah, that was, I have to be really, really, really inspired to pick up the pencil.
Yeah.
Something has to really inspire me to do it. It's not like I just draw all the time or every day. I inspire the kids to draw all the time.
My poetry guru mentor that he's a anyway, he said to me the difference between it being a hobby and a profession is when you can do it without having to have an emotional motivation. because I appreciate what Pops just said, because there was a time in my world where I didn't write poetry or paint nothing or sketch nothing unless it was an emotional thing. I was mad, I was sad, I was glad, I was whatever. Today I can still invoke those things, but based on this advice I got from that guru, and this is just for anyone who's listening, or you, Dre Fire, or Pops, my artist poet friend Pops. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. There are 24 hours in a day. I don't know how many minutes that is, but all you have to do is 20 minutes a day, and you will change it from being a hobby to a profession. That's what he said to me.
Okay, he said, okay, don't say hi, Dori.
Don't say hi, Dori. What up, Phil? I'm sorry. It's, when I'm the host of my own spotlight show, I never ever ignore the chat. Like, I'm insane about paying attention to the chat. But when I'm on other shows, I'm not great at it. I will admit, I'm just not good at it. Hi, Sweet Pie. This is Phil Leone. He is an artist. Dre Fire has a great concept of a book coming out, Phil. I read it today, and I didn't read the book. He didn't let me read the book. But I read what he wrote on Kickstarter, and I want to read the book. And yeah, so I do know, I'll be kind of keeping an eye on this kid.
All right, so I'm gonna check out. Like I said, I got dinner to eat.
I gotta go. Are we done? We're signing out. Bye.
Yeah, we're gonna sign out. Dre, thanks for coming out. Y'all check out @prophecy_comics on Twitter. And
yes.
Check out this book, Heavy is the Hand, issue 1 on Kickstarter now.
I have more for you guys in the future.
Bye, Dre Fire. I know where to find you.
We'll have you back out, man. We'll have you back out as you progress. Whenever you add something to the page, let me know. We'll go out and talk about it.
Cool.
That's right. Yeah, don't forget to put those updates in your campaign. So
I will.
Okay. Yeah. I'm out of here.
Thank you.
Bye, Dori. Y'all go check out Dori's book, Le Premier Tome.
7 days left. 7 days. 7 days. 7 days.
7 days left. She's almost to goal. Go check that one out, too. Thanks, everybody, for viewing. Oh, one more time on the shirt. Because I own that original art right there. I will show off that shirt all day long.
This is one of my proudest accomplishments. It's a hand-painted art piece that, yes, Pops has the original, but I went further and did some digital magicalations with it and made a t-shirt. Death can wait. Fuck that Grim Reaper.
I got the hoodie too. Prophecy Comics hoodie.
There you go. Prophecy
Nice.
Comics.
There you go.
On the back is issue 1.
Issue number 1.
Watch, I get to do that shit too. Watch this. It's Pops. Madness on the network. And it's
We're all wearing. That's so cool.
Oh yeah.
That's so cool. We're all wearing our promo gear. Check us out. We are the Promo Gear Club.
I even got this delivered. I even got this delivered today. Check that one out.
Ooh.
Madness on the network.
Wait, did you see? Yes. Wait, did you see the I got bookmarks?
Uh-oh. You got your bookmarks.
Oh. Now I ordered a set of 5 because I'm picky, and I'm really picky. So I've already given one away because someone bought an original piece of art, because I have a little treat bag that I put in with real, when anyone buys a canvas painting, I wanted to build up a treat bag or a treat thing to go with the painting. What else? I think that's about it. But yeah, and before I go, Pops, I wanted you to know, I think this was your best Madness show ever.
This is a first timer spotlight on, not a Madness. Madness was earlier.
I know. I'm different just saying. Show. Madness, spotlights, closing sales. Whatever show you've ever done, I had the most fun because I was the co-host.
Well, like I said, we talk about this. If you want to show up any Monday and hang out with me, And
I'm just kidding.
do
I
this. I'm totally down. So
I think this is a good visual. I think you and I next to each other. He's trying to get out of here because he's hungry. I am seriously
yeah.
signing out. Mwah!
All right, y'all have a good night. I'm gonna play my commercials. I'm gonna get out of here. Dre, it's nice meeting you, brother.
Same here.
All right, man. Peace.
All right.
Hello, my name is Dirk Hooper. I'm a comic artist and illustrator looking for work right now. I've been doing art professionally for well over 2 decades, and my art has been in 3 comics, several art books, novels, and magazines. And I've had work in galleries in the Netherlands, England, Belgium, China, and all over the United States. I offer comic-style illustrations, sequential art, and digital paintings on a wide variety of genres, including sci-fi, fantasy, gritty, noir stuff, and bad girls. You can find more about me and my work at Rainkin Studios. Contact me today to commission your custom artwork. Thank you.
This was Madness First Timer Spotlight On with Dre L. We hope you enjoyed it.
Author Cindy Kep is writing on the edge. Books include Remnant in the Stars, The Loudest Actions, Lines of Succession, Mindstorm, Condemned Courier, the Yerushalayim series, and Animal Eye. Find author Cindy Kep at CKOEPP.com today.
Tune in to Monday Madness, 4 p.m. Eastern, every Monday night.
When they mined an area, they put down yellow tape right across that line. See? And if you walk on the wrong side of that yellow tape, you blow up.
Strange Tales 136. I remember it very clearly, and that was my first exposure to Kirby. And I wanted to show it to people.
And don't miss CromCon 17, the last weekend of every month. But this month, Friday the 24th, the kickoff show, September 25th and 26th, all day long, doing what we do.
Hey, it's Belle from Liberty Entertainment Distribution. We've got quality indie comics in hand ready to ship to you now. Yes, really. And it gets better. At Liberty, publishers set their own wholesale pricing, and we don't take any fees, so don't wait. Call or visit me today at ledg.us or call 1-800-525-2091.
This has been a production of the Madness Comic Network, providing online promotional services for the indie comic community. Thanks for viewing. Hey, yo, Pops here. Are you looking to be on Monday Madness? Is Monday no good? You need a special edition? Are you looking to be on the First Timer Spotlight On for you new guys? Launch parties, countdowns, CromCon Monthly. We got it all right here at the Madness Comic Network, providing online promotional services for the indie comic community and proud sponsor of
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we add more.
Visit